Lie with Ariana. Say hi. Blow kisses. Blow kisses. Mwah. Say welcome to the Lie with Ariana. Hi, welcome to Align with Ariana. I am Ariana, of course, your favorite psychic medium. I am able to go beyond the veil of life and death to connect with spirits that are sometimes nice and sometimes not so much. Welcome to another edition of Tell My Story. With this Tell My Story, I would like to connect with the recent passing of Ashley Minnie Ross from Little Women of Atlanta, famous popular show. Now, in this reading, I will be connecting with her higher spirits. It's very hard when you do connect with the spirit when it first passed away. Oftentimes you are not connecting with the spirit, you are connecting with their guides or their ancestors. So I will be connecting with her guides and her ancestors to convey the message that she would like to convey to her fans, her friends, or possibly even her family. Now, what I will tell you is that this content is very real and very true, so enter at your own risk. When I connect with Ashley off the bat, she is very heartbroken by this information. She's very concerned with her, I don't know if her mother name is Tina, but she's referencing the letter T, and then she's also saying her dad. So she's saying, I believe Tina, but Tina or Tanya, but she's referencing a T. And she's also referencing her dad. She's very concerned with her father. She's saying that her father was not very close with her, but they were close enough. She loved her dad. She loved her mother as well, but she was very, very close with her dad. And she said that even growing up as a young child, she was kept very close with trying to get the nurturing that she needed from her father. So she was very, very close to her father. She's very concerned with her father and his feelings and his emotions during this time. She is not ready to accept what is going on in her life. She feels like it has been a whirlwind of things. She's referencing that she was leaving a friend's house or headed to a friend's house. And she's also referencing being that it was some sort of argument or something that made her mad. She's saying something that actually ticked her off during this process. Now, what her guides and her ancestors are showing me is that I see her in a vehicle right now at this moment, and I also see her being very upset. So she was going or leaving away from something or someone in a very fast, not really a fast rate, but she was leaving away from this situation not very happy, or not the way that she went into the situation. So she is referencing being very upset about something. She's also referencing how she is missing some friends. So she's making references to her job and her castmates. She's saying that a lot of things were falling off during the time this happened, that a lot of people, a lot of situations had basically were being disconnected from. She's also referencing not being able to do another year or something about a contract. So I don't know if the show, if she's making reference to the show ending, when she is saying something about this last season or some type of last season that possibly they were possibly recording from, or possibly already happened. But she is mentioning that something was occurring, as there were not going to be a recording of some sort, or something had happened. She's also making references to not being able to fully show herself or expand herself the way she wanted to do. She wanted to do more things, but she is also making reference to possibly having a lingerie line or doing something business-wise, as far as trying to explore herself as a woman. She does want to get out there. She's making a lot of references that she did want to she want other people to see her in another light as for the woman that she is, because she was also quite often being referenced to as Minnie, and people mistakenly thought that she did not have this woman element or sense of style about herself. She's saying that she was actually leaving someone's home, whether it was her home or a friend's home. She's making references to leaving a home, and she was actually headed to go somewhere. She's also making references to making a phone call to a friend a couple of hours or minutes even prior to her passing, or to the situation of the car accident. She's saying that she basically shows me what I am seeing, for her guides and her ancestors are showing me that she swerved in the car to avoid from hitting something, or something she swerved, and she is showing that there is another vehicle that was coming towards her. And she's also referencing a gold colored car, so I'm not for sure if this is her car or someone else, but she's referencing a gold or silver metallic like colored car. She's also referencing that everything happened so quickly that she was trying to avoid everything. This is all surreal, you guys, for her. This is not something that she is taking very lightly. She is very taken back by this information. She's choking up, and she said that she feels there was a lot of I don't know if I should even share this, because actually, are you okay with me sharing this? She's saying that there was a lot of blood in her mouth. She even choked up during that time, and her injuries were so not so good, that they were so bad. Her injuries were so bad that it was hard for her to keep or maintain even fighting. She was already in a state or energy state where she couldn't move forward, almost in a dream-like state for her. She is also she's referencing some sort of coma or something, being out of it or in a dream-like state. So she possibly was in a coma or something that had basically stopped her from her regular or her movement. And then she also had complications. She's referencing the complications in her chest area and her stomach area. She was getting ready to have some sort of surgery, possibly with her stomach area, or some sort of surgery, gastro something, but it could be the lining in her stomach or something that she was having done with her stomach area, if she didn't already complete that. But she's making references to possibly being able to overcome that, so that's possibly something that she wanted to do or was preparing to do if she did not already have it done. But she's making a huge reference to that area. She's also making references to everything happening like quickly but slowly. So during the time of the impact, and things happen quickly leading up to that impact, but after the process that she was going through, she's saying that her spiritual process was more so slower because she was not willing to release. She said she had heard her mother's voice saying, "Not my baby and not before me." So she is she's very taken back by this, and her emotions oftentimes, as I channel, I become a human pendulum and a human vessel for these spirits. So when emotions take over and come up, it is the spirit, her spirit is so saddened right now. I am going to give her time to heal, as her ancestors and her guides are requesting that she does have this time to heal. So I am going to end the connection with her out of respect for her family, out of respect for her family and friends. And out of respect for her spirit and her soul, because her ancestors and her guides want her to focus on moving towards the light. She's having a very hard time because she knows that she feels like she lost a lot. She said she worked so hard to get to the point of where she was in life, to have a career. And the only thing that she genuinely wanted was a family, and she was not able to have that. But she was making do with what she had. She was getting through it. She said that a lot of people were upset with her trying to go her own way or do her own thing. There was a lot of confrontation that surrounded her, but she was very willing to put things under the rug and take the high road, so to speak. And on some occasions she said that she wasn't ready for that. She said that someone in particular recently started a rumor about her in a relationship, and this actually took an impact on her. And she was just getting back to herself. She was just getting back to a life. And this happened to her. She's not blaming anyone, but she keeps saying that she wasn't ready. Her soul wasn't ready. She has a lot of love for her fans and her friends and her family. She wants you to know that she supports you, and she is so happy that you supported her through her journey. She asked for this time to heal and focus on her love and focus on her light. And I am going to honor her request. I am going to honor her ancestors and her guides' requests to allow her to be and rest and heal. And at the proper time, I know she'll come back and connect again to finish telling her story. What you can do for her soul or her spirit right now is to make sure that you light a candle for her, to make her way towards her guides and her ancestors that are there waiting for her. Give her a glass of water, protect her, send her loving energy and peace and blessings on her journey, as she is still continuing this process and she still needs assistance in moving forward. So I want to thank you guys for aligning with Ariana. If you would like your own personal reading, please visit www.alignwithariana.com for more details, for more goodies, for more working your magic. Peace.